What's up, everybody? This is Tech Shark again, coming at you with my Archfiend deck, which is what I'm currently playing for this format. I dropped spell books for the time being, and went with Archfiends. There's a lot of good potential here. A lot of people, I've seen that they've done videos with Archfiends. They have the level 6 Archfiend. But the only thing is, we don't have that guy. And that makes it really, really hard to even put him into the deck and accurately play him if you're going to play him for this format. Because as far as I know, it's the OCG card. But for the most part, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, hands all over the place with the camera and whatnot. This is what I'm running. I'm running 3 Lords, which is part of a OTK that I came across with the deck. I'll go over that a little bit later, but I'm thinking about taking out 1 Lord and replacing it with a Dark Necrophere to help with graveyard control. Lord does that also with his effect to pop 1 card on the field. Going to Archfiend Empress. She's good whenever, what you want to try and do is get a Lord in the graveyard first, then get Empress to the field, and then once she goes, she'll special summon Lord back. So that works out really well. Synergy between these two. And then Dad, he'll help clear out the graveyard and take care of some problematic cards that may prevent you to do certain things. Worried about back row. There was one time I actually dropped Lord, knowing that my opponent would do something, and then after he got rid of Lord with Torrential Tribute, cleared the field, I dropped Dad, and GG from there. We got 3 Calorie. He's great for once you use Lord's effect. You normal summon him from your hand, banish 1 to pop 1 on the field. At the end of the turn, he goes to the graveyard. Calorie, once he's destroyed by effects, not MST, sorry. What is it? Mirror Force, anything else, send him to the graveyard. Torrential Tribute. He goes to the graveyard, you can special summon Lord back to the field, which is good. Those two work good together. And in Trance, whatever Lord banishes, he can bring back once he goes to the graveyard. Works out real good. Harris, she's pretty much your searcher. Whenever she's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can search out any Archfiend card and send it to your hand. Lord, Cavalry, Trance, everything but Harris. Even Empress can come to your hand. And then we got the 2 tour guides, 1 to go with each Harris, so they give you a little bit more plays. And even I got Flame Resonator for synchro summoning options. Damn, sorry about that yawning, guys. Just a weird day so far, but yeah, have Flame Resonator. Gives all your synchros that you go into with him extra 300 points of attack, so that helps out as far as a bonus. And now we go into spells. We have 2 advanced draws. Why in the hell do you run advanced draw? Well, think about it. You have Lord, his effect. If you use his effect, he can attack, so he's pretty much dead, and he's going to die at the end of the turn. So why not capitalize and get a +2 off of them? So technically it's more like a +3 if you think about it, because you normal summon them to get a effect. You banish 1 just to pop 1 on your opponent's field. So it's a 1-for-1, but it still combos out well with Trance. So you're setting yourself up for plays later on. And then do your advanced draw. Tribute him off, you draw 2. So say he goes to the graveyard and you have Archfiend's Oath. or roar. In no, it's not roar. But say you have this card set, so then you can bring them back at during your opponent's turn, and then they have a 3,000 beater that they have to deal with. Even though you did have to pay 500 and it dies at the end of the turn, they'll still have something to deal with. They can't OTK you. So it's things to look forward to. It's combo oriented. MSTs, going for back rows, and these guys, your tokens that allow you to tribute for a higher level monster like Lord, Empress, and they also block attacks, so they're good as well, and they can only be tributed for dark monsters. So you can even sync with these guys if you're going into a dark level 5, so on and so forth. Pod duality added for a little bit more consistency with advanced draw. Forbidden Lance, offensive, defensive purposes. Allure of Darkness, more draw power. Dark Hole, and then Archfiend, Labyrinth. So this is another part to the OTK I'll touch on a little later. And then for our traps, I am running Void Trap Holes in my main. 2 Mirror Force, Archfiends, Trap, Return from Different Dimension, another part in the OTK, Return, Compulse, Deprison, and then Snap's Sister, Shape Sister, sorry. Helps for Synchro Summoning also as well, or not, yeah, Synchro Summoning as well as defense, because you just need a block attack to open up more combos for next turn, tribute, so on and so forth. Works out. I've done synchroing with her and with Flame Resonator, so it works out. Okay, so for part of that combo, what you're going to need the field spell, and you're going to need any 2 Archfiends on the field, so it doesn't even matter what 2. Well, you'll need 1, and the other one has to be an Emperor. I'm sorry about that. It doesn't matter which 2. Alright, so pretty much the field spell says as long as you have 2 Archfiends, or 2 Fiends, sorry, not Archfiends, 2 Fiends on your field, what you can do is you can pretty much go into a Gladiator Beast type tag out. So what you can do is target one, banish another one, special summon a Archfiend from your hand, deck, or graveyard with the same level. So now what I was thinking about that is, okay, well, what if you do that? So you have regular Fiend on the field, you have Lord. Okay, it's not that hard to get Lord out. You can normal summon him. He can pop a card, but at the end of the turn, he's dead, right? So why not use the field spell to banish him, bring out another Lord? If you have another Archfiend in your graveyard, guess what? You can do the same thing. You can pretty much clear 2 to 3 cards off your opponent's field. So I was like, oh shit, that's pretty good. And then even on top of that, you could go through all of these guys with the field spell, and the first one will have 15, but the next 2 they'll have 3,000 attack, but they won't be able to attack because they use their effect. Depending on how far you want to go, you may not need to go that far. And then say you go through all 3 of them, and you're like, dang, I want to do one more, just use the effect one more time, but I still want to be able to attack. Okay, so guess what? Archfiend Empress is an 8 as well. So this is another way you can get her to the field. So you go through all those, get her to the field. So your 3 lords are banished. Return from a different dimension. Will bring all your lords back at 3,000 attack apiece on top of the 2,900 attack that you got from Empress. So you've pretty much cleared out your opponent's field. If not cleared out, you've done away with the majority of your back row. So you're pretty much good for an attack. Straight open. And there's nothing your opponent can do. You know what I'm saying? Even if you really needed to, once these guys come back and hit the field, you can use their effect again. And then you still could have Empress attack and another Lord attack. That's going to be 59 points of damage. That's if they haven't played the one solemn warning that they have. They haven't done anything else funny with their life points. And that's if you haven't already attacked them directly or done battle damage. So, yeah, that's going to be kind of rough. I know you're paying half your life points with Return from a Different Dimension, but if you go ahead and call game, why not? Why not go for it? Go for that little push right there at the end and throw your opponent all off. So this is what I've been looking forward to with Archfiends. Hopefully we get more support in Shadow Specters. If you have not watched the earlier video when I was talking about siding against dragons, watch that. You know, it's got some great stuff. I'm not really going to do the extra and side deck because I'm still fiddling around with these guys. Yeah, I'm using DN now. Dev Pro's been virusy, so I haven't been touching it. I have gotten that virus, which was a bitch. So I'm using DN now. So if you guys see me, feel free to say, hey, let's play. I want to see your Archfiends, what they got. So, this is it, everybody. Enjoy your Monday. This is Tech Shark, and I'm out.